Hey guys, Silverlord here, back again with another. What you get out of here? Back again with another action figure review, and today we'll be continuing and wrapping up, at least for now, my looks at the Marvel Legends Magic the Gathering Wave with the man, the myth, the legend, Man Wolf. Good old J. Jonah Jameson's son himself, transformed into a creature of the night. That said, I'm pretty sure he's a cosmic werewolf, not werewolf like Werewolf by Night, who I currently don't have, so don't expect comparisons with him. But, nevertheless, this is brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro, as well as my good buddy, Evil Villain. Click the link in the description below. Head on over to his Instagram, give him a follow, let him know Overlord sent you, because he's a nice guy. Unlike that Tony's Nuts guy, he's a fucking asshole. No matter how good his nut sacks taste. So, with that being said, before we get too far ahead of ourselves with inside jokes, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Man Wolf has to offer in terms of accessories. Starting off with a mixed matched pair of hands. He's got a claw hand and a fist hand. And that sucks, because I want 2 claws and 2 fists, but we only get 1 of each. What the heck is that? I love how people want to say Hasbro's best toy company, but they either can't engineer articulation, or they can't just give you all the hands. Agent Anti-Venom got all the hands. Why didn't Man Wolf? Either way. We also have a sword with a big old schnozberry on it. I'm going to have to clip that off. As well as a bow for the arrows on his back. Now, he does have a loose one, but all these other ones come together. And essentially what you're supposed to do is just kind of shove them in here. Oh, geez, this one is going deep. I don't know if these ones can go any deeper, but maybe they can. I guess I will look into that later, but for right now, I'll just leave them as is. But as far as Man Wolf goes, he is really, really cool. He's got a new sculpt, and I'm surprised they didn't use some of these parts on Werewolf by Night, like the hands or the arms, minus these little glove cuffs here, or gauntlets, whatever these are. Because it looks like he's about ready to go on a quest in Middle-earth or something, with the chainmail shirt and whatnot. I know a lot of people want him in the space suit, but of course, Hasbro's not going to give us the right costume first. But for a Magic the Gathering wave, makes sense that he's more medieval looking now, doesn't it? But as far as articulation goes, he's got a double ball peg in the head, and man oh man, do you get good range out of it. You can look all the way down, you can look all the way up, you can tilt side to side pretty well. And even gets good range just on the ball peg itself. He does have a hinged jaw, and unlike some people's, mine doesn't just fall out, so that's cool. Do appreciate not getting QC issues. Shoulders can pop out, not this far. Pop back down, they rotate all around. He's got a bicep swivel. Again, like Agent Anti-Venom, I did heat these up, pop them off, and put some soap in there. Then his arm will bend up that far. Got a swivel in the wrist with a hinge. Wrong hinge for holding stuff on this side. Right hinge for holding stuff on this side. So once again, mixed matched hands. That's kind of stupid, but whatever. Ab crunch works. It'll bend that far forward. This far back. They continued the chainmail up into the ab crunch, and it's a decent looking ab crunch. Doesn't look like a wood stove. He's got a swivel in the waist. Hips will kick out pretty well. Full splits, just about. Forward, back, not really. Thigh cut. is a little tight on this guy. It's like Agent Anti-Venom's. His right leg is the tight leg of the two. You can hear that squeaking, but like I said in the Agent Anti-Venom review, I'm just going to ride that out, and it'll probably get loose over time. So, screw it. Double jointed knee. Knee's a little loose on the top joint in particular. That kind of sucks, but we saw that with Cable too, so must be a pattern. Kind of crap pattern, but oh well. And then he's got a hinge in the foot with a rocker and peg holes at the bottom of the feet, which you might want to throw him on a stand. His knees are a little loose. Could also use some adhesive to try and tighten that up, but homie don't play that game, so. But standing him up, I like him a lot. I'm going to spare you the trouble from having to witness me try to gear him up, because that is a little bit involved, and I do want to double check these arrows. See if they'll go in a little deeper. That's what she said. But with that being said, I am going to get good old Man Wolf geared up, so we can move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Man Wolf alongside Spider-Man Unlimited, who we got in the Spider-Man Retro Wave earlier this year, because number one, I don't have the new Werewolf by Night just yet. Didn't really know what to compare this guy to. But reason number two, Man Wolf was in the Spider-Man Unlimited TV series, and while he didn't look like this exactly at all, really, I figured, what the heck? Maybe somebody's going to want to know how he scales with him. So, there you go. That's the best I got. It's a free show, folks. What do you want? Because we also have the only other figure I've taken a look at from this Magic the Gathering wave. Again, still on the fence about that Iron Spider Mary Jane. But we have Agent Anti-Venom, both of which I think are the stars of the wave. I think they're fairly well done. And if you manage to flip the trading card for almost as much as the figure cost, then you're off to the races. So, getting these two out of here. So we can bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith. Right there. And the infamous 11 Spawn. Right there. Who, as usual, yeah, towers over everyone. Man Wolf might seem a little large at first, but he's no match for good old Al Simmons here. So with that being said, time to wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from being a little weak in the knees, that's what she said, good old Man Wolf here is by far one of my top 10 favorite Marvel Legends of the calendar year 2025, for those of you watching this in the future, especially if we consider the fact that if you're lucky, you can flip the trading card for almost as much as what he costs, and that's a bargain. That said, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.